Hi there! Welcome! Let me tell you where you're going. This is Dr. Wonder's workshop. Or DRWW for short. Today, one of Dr. Wonder's friends, Billy, is going to learn about being fair with one another. Okay, now it's important that you watch for several signs. Like this one, fair. You make it like this. Can you sign fair? Fair. The other sign is judge. Like this, judge. Great. Okay, have yourself a great time. Watch your step now, and here we are.
There's a special place I know where I always love to go. Come with me, I'll take you there. Dr. Wonder's workshop. Dr. Wonder and his crew have a big surprise for you. They can talk with just their hands. Dr. Wonder's workshop. Come and see this amazing place for you and me. You'll see things you want to grab in this great inventor's lab. You may never want to leave. Dr. Wonder's workshop. Dr. Wonder's workshop.
It might be best if you go see Pops and have him check over the numbers.
Okay, that's fine.
Good. Oh, we have visitors. Look.
Hello?
Hi there. I'm Dr. Wonder. And this is Dr. Wonder's workshop. We work in this inventor's lab, and we sign it DRWW for short. I'm happy to see you. Here's my sign name, LL for Leward. That's my first name. My family's from Scotland. Oh, and I'm deaf. This is Lisa Bean Counter. Lisa's deaf as well, and she's an accountant here at Dr. Wonder's workshop. She handles all of our budgeting.
Hi, my name sign is this, Lisa. I'm happy to meet you. I hope to see you around here often. I'm going to see Pops about this, okay? Bye. Bye.
Bye. She's great. Okay, now, let me introduce you to all of the other staff here at the workshop. They work in different areas of this big open space. Over here in this corner is Paula Beaker. Paula's name sign is this, Paula. Oh, and I should tell you that all of our staff, every one of us, is deaf. That's right, Now, Paula is our chemist. She's so creative, poring over things, working on new formulas. It's fascinating. Oh, Paula!
Oh. Hi. What's going on?
Look, we have visitors.
Oh, hi. Hi. Welcome. Oh, I made such a mess. I better clean this up.
A good idea. Well, let me show you somebody else in the other corner. That's Pops. Pops is a good old friend of ours. He's been here for many years. He has a lot of experience tinkering and taking care of things. Hey, Pops! Hey there!
Oh, I see. Wait a second. Hi, kids.
Good. Pops shares his work area with a fellow named Billy Cameron. He's a young guy, very excited about everything. He's our electronics expert, and he's quite skilled. Billy's not there. He must be running a little late, but he'll be here any minute.
6th floor. 7th floor. There you go.
Oh, here comes Billy now. Hello?
Huh? Oh.
We have visitors here.
Oh, hi! Wow!
But, Billy, oh, wait. All right, then, it's okay. Billy gets focused on something, and he gets very excited and curious about it. But he's a great guy. Well, I need to go back to work, but it's so good to see you.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Pops. Hey, look at this.
Yes, look.
The boat contest. Oh, yes, it's nice.
Weren't you in that contest last year? Right?
Oh, yes. I made that boat.
That boat? Pops made that.
Yes, I did.
Wow, that's awesome. Oh, look at that. Oh, and these sails are just great. Wow, this is cool. Look at it. Wow, how cool is this? Oh, it's beautiful. Hey, Pops, could I borrow this for 2 or 3 days?
I suppose, just to take care of it.
Okay, I'll be careful. Wow, neato.
I wonder what for, huh?
Hi, I hope you're enjoying the story today. You know what the story is about? It's about being fair with one another. It's so important. I looked through the Bible and I tried to find a story, and I found the perfect story to share with you now, a story about fairness and the wise king named Solomon. In the Bible, you can find this in 1 Kings chapter 3, verses 16 all the way through 28. Now, King Solomon was very fair, and all the people looked at him and depended on him to be fair. Well, one day, 2 women came running to the king into his court. And the king was sitting on his throne, and he looked and watched what they had to say. And one of the women said, "This is my baby." And she took it. And the other one said, "No, that's my baby. It's mine." Well, King Solomon looked and tried to decide what was going on. It seems that both women had a baby, but one of the babies died. Now there was only one left, and both of the women were claiming that that baby was hers. Well, King Solomon looked and watched and thought. And the 2 women argued and argued over the baby. "It's my baby. No, it's my baby." Well, the people were watching the king. They knew he was a very wise king, King Solomon. So they thought and they wondered, what will he do? Well, then the king called for a guard to come. And he said to the guard, "I want you to bring the baby to me." So the guard walked over and took the baby and brought it to the king. And then the king said, "Now, soldier, I want you to go ahead and take your sword and cut that baby in half, and give half to one woman and half to the other." So the soldier said, "Yes, sir," and drew his sword. And at that time, the woman who was the real mother of the baby cried out to the king and said, "Oh, no, please don't cut the baby in half. I would rather the baby go with that other woman than to die." And Solomon could see that the real mother of the baby was that woman, and he told the guard, "We will give her the baby. We won't cut the baby in half. She's the real mother." Well, the people who were watching, they were so impressed with the wisdom of the king and how fair he was. And that's the story of wise King Solomon and being fair to one another.
Tally-ho! I'm Lord John George, and I am the Chief Magistrate of all of England. You know what a judge does, don't you? When 2 people have an argument and they can't find a way to solve their problem, they come and see me. My job isn't always easy. Do you know why? Because many people tend to lie. They get real fuzzy with the truth. So what I have to do is watch and pay attention to each person very, very carefully, and then make my decision. I also have to study the laws and all these books that you see here. They help me make the right decision. But, some people aren't always happy with my decisions. I try my best to weigh all the facts and to be fair before I rule. I really try. Some people are happy and some are not. I can't help that. But I'll tell you a secret. I really wish I wasn't so busy. If more people were fair with each other in the first place, they'd be able to solve their problems themselves, and fewer people would have to come and see me. Let me tell you that God wants you to be fair with people. He wants you to be fair all the time. Is life always fair? No, it's not. That's fine. It's good for you, because you can practice your skills to become fair with others. That is what God wants from you. Now, you have a good day, because I have to get back to studying.
Here's a question. What does the word fair mean to you?
It's like if my friend has a lot of really cool stuff, then I would want the same stuff. That would be fair to have the same things.
And how would you feel if someone wasn't fair with you? How would that make you feel?
It wouldn't be any fun. If we were the same and it was fair, it would be a lot more fun. I'd feel sad.
Sad and bummed out.
I'd feel bad about myself.
Jeff and Toby.
Billy.
Hey, look!
Oh, you won!
Yeah, I got first place!
Oh, I knew you could do it.
Thanks.
Oh.
I can't wait to show Pops.
Great, yes.
Oh, he is going to be so thrilled and proud of you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Say, do you mind if we go with you and see?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
Let's see.
Yes.
Pops, look at this. I won.
What?
You know, the boat building competition. My boat. Well, I mean your boat got first place. And here, I got $50. Ha ha.
Billy, wait a minute. This is the same boat that Pops entered in the competition last year, right?
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
Everything. Pops, did you know that he was going to take the boat for that reason?
No, I had no idea.
Well, you used the same boat that Pops used last year, except that you put your name on it. You can't do that.
Why not? Why not?
It's not fair.
First of all, Pops made that boat, you didn't. And second, you stole his idea.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. Really, I guess it's your money, huh? Well, here, take it.
Oh, no, I can't accept.
Why not?
I think the rules say that once a boat has already been entered into a contest, it can't be entered again. Right, Pops?
That's right.
I didn't know that.
Billy, I think the best thing for you to do now is to go back to the judges and explain what happened. Tell them that you weren't the one who made the boat and that you made a mistake when you put it in the contest.
And the money that you won, you need to give it back to the judges.
Oh, man. But, I guess you're right.
Yes, it's best to be honest.
You're right, okay. I guess I'll go back to the judges and explain everything.
Oh, we knew you'd want to do the right thing.
Yeah, I do.
Here comes Keisha, here comes Kel. They don't get along too well. First they argue, then they cry. They run away and pout. But if they will change their style, share a laugh and share a smile, very soon the two of them will learn to work things out. It's better to be friends without a doubt. I'll be your friend, you be mine, that's where it all begins. Thinking lives with others in a shame that never ends. As we build relationships, very soon will be a small circle of friendship, a larger circle of friendship, a great big circle of friendship in Gulf Street family. One group deaf, the other hears, different cultures through the years. Sometimes we may not agree, ideas may not blend. But if we will take some time, understand each other's mind, often we can come to some agreement in the end. That's the way two people become friends. And together we can go on making friends. chain that never ends. As we build relationships, very soon we'll be a small circle of friendship, a larger circle of friendship, a great big circle of friendship in God's big family.
Hey, Doc.
What's up?
Do you know what happened with the boat? Did they tell you?
Yeah, Pops told me all about it.
Yep.
You told them. Well, I went back to the judges and I explained everything to them exactly as it happened. And the money that I had won, I gave back to the judges. And the person who won second place was so excited because that meant that they won first place instead of me. I'm really sorry that I entered the boat in the contest without asking first. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. I forgive you.
Thank you.
Well, I hope that you learned something today.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. It wasn't fair for me to take the boat and put it in the contest when it wasn't mine. It was really Pop's idea first. That was a mistake.
Yes, that's right. You did make a mistake. But the thing that impressed me most is that you were willing to go in front of the judges and explain what happened. You said you were sorry and then you gave them all the money back. That really impressed me. I know that wasn't easy. I'm really proud of you, Billy. Let me ask you, how did you feel once you went back and told the truth to the judges? How did you feel?
Well, yeah, I can say I felt better. It's best to be honest, but...
But what?
Well, it's such a beautiful boat. And I couldn't make anything like this.
Billy, I'd be glad to show you how to build a boat. We could make one together.
Really? We could do that? I would really like to do that. Sure.
Oh, sure. I have some plans right over here. Just a second. Here.
Oh, let me see that.
Here they are.
Cool.
Good, good. Well, this has been a great day in Dr. Wonder's workshop. I hope you enjoyed yourself and you'll come back and see us next week. Something exciting is always happening here, and you wouldn't want to miss it. You never know what might happen, so come on back. See you later. Bye.
Yeah, okay, now this is where, now it's really beautiful now. Okay, now this, okay, right here.